Welcome, Keystone students and families. It's Mrs. Sumulong from our Social Studies Department. This year, I'm sharing some of my favorite road trip adventures from the Kansas City area. Each month, we'll check out a unique place and discover some hidden gems. So fill up your gas tank, plug in your electric car, get your train ticket, and let's go! Our third trip this year coincides with March Madness, which is the NCAA basketball tournament. Today, we take a trip to Lawrence, Kansas to visit with the University of Kansas JayHawks men's basketball team. Basketball was invented in 1891 by James Naismith. He was a physical education teacher in Massachusetts, and he needed an indoor sport for his students to play during the harsh winters. He analyzed several other sports like rugby, lacrosse, hockey, football, and baseball, and created what is now known as basketball after he was given two peach baskets instead of boxes for the shooting goals. There were 13 original rules of basketball, which included no dribbling, no free throws, no three-pointers, and no shot clock. Shot clocks and timing rules, like 10 seconds in the backcourt to get the basketball over the half-court line, came out in the 1920s, 1950s, and early 2000s, and free throws for fouls were introduced in 1901. Basketball has drastically changed since its inception in 1891. In 1898, James Naismith was hired to begin a basketball program for the men at the University of Kansas, which is often called KU by fans and alum. He later became the athletic director for KU. He is buried in Lawrence, Kansas, and the basketball court at KU has been named in his honor. Fogg Allen was hired to take over KU basketball in 1907 and coached it for nearly 50 years. He is considered the father of basketball coaching because so many coaches came from his teams. Adolph Rupp, who coached University of Kentucky, and Dean Smith, who coached University of Kansas, are just a few. He was so beloved by KU that the field house where basketball and several other sports were played was named for him in 1955. Roy Williams took over the KU program in 1988 and coached the teams to consecutive Big 8 and Big 12 championships, as well as a streak of 62 straight wins at home. The current coach is Bill Self, who has brought home to KU two national championships in 2008 and 2022. The University of Kansas mascot is called a JayHawk, which is a term from the 1850s when Kansas was trying to enter the United States as a free state without slavery. It's based on a mythical bird that is a combination of a blue jay and a sparrowhawk. Fans and students at KU sporting events often chant Rock Chalk Jayhawk, and you will find Big J and Baby J roaming athletic events to visit with fans. My son Owen has met with both mascots many times and loves having his picture taken with them, which both mascots love to do with fans. In 2010, a KU fan and a KU alum decided to group fundraise enough money to buy the original rules of basketball written down by James Naismith, which was up for auction. They secured the winning bid of $4.3 million and brought the rules back to the Allen Fieldhouse, which you can visit and see for yourself. While the KU men's basketball program is one of the oldest, they have only had 8 coaches within its 130-year history. KU has the longest NCAA tournament streak in history with 28 appearances, is the Division I winningest program, and won 14 straight conference championships from 2005 to 2018. Some of basketball's greatest players have played at KU, including Wilt Chamberlain, Danny Manning, Paul Pierce, JoJo White, and Joel Embiid. You can see memorabilia from these athletes as well as how KU athletics changed over time in Allen Fieldhouse. There you will see historic trophies, jerseys, sporting equipment, programs, and more from different time periods over the last 130 years of sports at KU. You can also take a look at the original basketball floor where James Naismith started the first basketball team at KU. Special exhibits at the Allen Fieldhouse include original mascot costumes and drawings, as well as an extensive collection of women's sports history at KU. To learn more about basketball history, the University of Kansas, and Lawrence, Kansas, check out these resources. Springfield College hosts some of the original history of basketball since it is where Naismith first invented the game. The University of Kansas website offers history of basketball at KU as well as details about where artifacts are housed and when you can visit them on campus. KU Athletics hosts all things statistics from the beginning of basketball to the present. Lawrence, Kansas website provides all things for KU basketball that any fan would want to visit, as well as other interesting points of interest for Lawrence, Kansas. Thank you for coming with me on our third road tripping experience. I hope you'll join me again next month, but until then, let's see where the road takes us.